Hi everybody, in this video I have another requested tutorial on iOS 7 for you guys, and this one is going to be how to downgrade iOS 7 to iOS 6.1.3 or iOS 6.1.4. Now many of you may be wondering why you would want to do this. Well, if you only have one device, iOS 7 can be buggy, so you might not want to upgrade your only device and your primary device to iOS 7, so you may want to just test it out and then downgrade. And also, you may actually have a problem on your device. You may need to downgrade and then re-upgrade. So this will teach you how to downgrade for whatever reason you want to downgrade iOS 7 to a lower firmware, such as 6.1.3 and 6.1.4. Now, this guide comes from iDownload blog, which I'll link in the description. And I am going to edit their guide a little bit and add one more step for you guys in the process. But anyways, the guide is very simple and only has a couple of steps, and it should work well for you guys. Now, before I begin, Apple actually has said you can't download from iOS 7 beta, but that actually isn't true. You can download if you follow these steps correctly to iOS 6.1.3 or 6.1.4. And so let's get to it. I'll walk you through the steps here. It'll take a couple minutes and you'll be on your way. So step one, you can download the 6.1.3 firmware for any other device other than iPhone 5 in the download link I will have in the description. And you can also download 6.1.4 for iPhone 5 in the description as well. If you are on an iPhone 5, you're going to have to download 6.1.4 to do this. And any other device, you can download 6.1.3. So make sure you download the correct firmware and put it on your desktop, similar to I have my firmware right here on my desktop. Also, you're going to want to connect your iOS device running iOS 7 beta to your computer. So simply hook it up using the USB cable that was included with your device and make sure it is in iTunes. So you're going to go ahead and open iTunes, make sure your device is running there in iTunes, and select it. And before you do this, this is where I'm going to add the extra step. What you're going to want to do is enter DFU mode. So there are a bunch of guides on Google, which I will link in the description, to enter DFU mode. Basically, all you need to do is attach your phone to the or device to the computer, hold the power and home button together until the screen goes off, and then release the power button. But keep holding the USB. Keep holding the USB home button. So keep holding the home button on your device, and the display will not come on, but it will show up in iTunes as being in recovery mode. That's when you know you're in DFU mode. I will put a guide again how to enter DFU mode in the description of Google search or a video from my channel. So basically, once you're in DFU mode, you will see your device in iTunes. So simply point your device or point your iTunes to your device like this, so you can see all the specs of your device. And what you're going to do is hold down the Option key and click Restore for Mac, or hold down the Shift key and click Restore in Windows. So basically, this is a good picture to sum it up. Press the Shift key on Windows and click Restore. Hold the Option key on Mac and click Restore. And you will get a little pop-up that will allow you to search for the firmware that you just downloaded. If you have any questions about this, leave a comment in the description. And then from there, you're going to search for the firmware that you downloaded. It'll be on the desktop because I told you to put it on the desktop. And there, it will you click Open, and it will simply restore your device to iOS 6.1.3 on any other device than the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 will restore to 6.1.4. And that is how you downgrade to the latest firmware other than iOS 7. Basically, this note simply says you may only download to the latest publicly available firmware on an A5 device, like I told you. For older devices, you may be downgraded to a lesser firmware, like I told you before, and that's how you downgrade to iOS 6.1.3 or 6.1.4. It's very simple, guys. And again, all those links will be in the description. If you have any questions, be sure to rate thumbs up and subscribe for more content, and leave your comments so I can answer those questions. And as always, be sure to favorite the video and thumbs up anyways, and subscribe for more iOS 7 videos. I make weekly videos on iOS 7 and Apple, actually daily at this point. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those. And also, great ways to stay in touch with me are to follow me on Twitter, my website, my Facebook page, my Google Plus page, and my other vlog channel, which is also partnered in the description. Greatly helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it, guys. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will be back with more iOS 7 videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.